So it was just officially announced that Nate Diaz will be taking on Jorge Masvidal in a rematch, but this time it'll be held in a boxing match. It is set to go down June 1st and will be for 10 rounds at 175 pounds.
Because I want to murder this guy, and it's nothing personal with him, but I want to beat the fucking brakes out of him. You know, he always said that the referee saved me. I don't think anybody with common sense would agree. So I think this fight right here puts an end to all that bullshit. I'm going to be in the best shape of my life. I know he's going to be in the best shape of my life. It's not like he's fighting Jake Paul and he's coming up off the couch. He knows that if he's not in shape, I'll make him look bad and I'll get him out of there in 2 rounds. He knows with me, you got to die every day in the gym to maybe step in that ring and have a fighting chance, you know, because I don't play that shit, man. I'm trying to kill this motherfucker. And he knows it personally. I mean, he has the scars to prove it, you know? And he sees them things every day in the mirror when he looks and he goes, this guy's going to try to fucking kill me, bro. So he can get in there. So, Nate, get your ass in shape because I'm coming to break your fucking face, bro.
And it seems like they're also saying it's going to be on pay-per-view, which I hope it's not too much because I don't know. I really don't think if they make it like $80 or something crazy like that, I don't know too many people that are really going to pay for that much money for it. Shit, I love to stream these big fights for you guys, and I don't even know if I would pay for that. But this is a fairly interesting matchup. Initially, when you think about this matchup in a boxing match, you think, well, Jorge Masvidal was piecing Nate Diaz up in their fight for the original BMF title. So, you know, in a boxing match, it shouldn't really be that much different, but I don't know. The distance is different. The cardio is different. Towards the end of that fight, when the doctor stopped it, it started to look like Jorge Masvidal was beginning to slow down. And with this being a 10-round fight, that's a decent amount of rounds and a decent amount of fight time. So, you know, the cardio edge, I would probably side it to Nate Diaz. So if Jorge Masvidal gasses out, you can't count Nate out. But in my personal opinion, I think in this fight, Nate Diaz is going to have to knock him out because I think Nate will go down in the rounds way too much. He'll end up needing a knockout, and I don't know if he has the power to get it. So this is definitely a tough one for me. Also, Nate Diaz's cardio didn't really hold up all that good in his last fight against Jake Paul. He actually fought kind of strange, and he didn't do the fight that I expected him to do, or I thought he was going to do. He fought completely different. He didn't really take the fight to Jake and try to wear him down. And every time he had such an inkling of success, he immediately threw that away by like showboating to the crowd or talking shit to his opponent. But if I were to put money on it, I would probably bet more on Jorge Masvidal. But now the question comes, right? Jorge Masvidal is clearly winning to do these crossover type fights, and Jake Paul clearly isn't trying to take his boxing career all that serious just yet. So if Jake Paul gets through Mike Tyson, win, lose, or draw, and if Jorge Masvidal ends up beating Nate Diaz, could Jorge Masvidal be what's next for Jake Paul? I mean, it's right up his alley. It's a retired MMA fighter who fights at a much lower weight class. I could easily see Jake Paul taking this fight depending on how Jorge Masvidal looks. If Masvidal looks too damn good, I don't know if Jake will be willing to do it. But if Masvidal gasses out or doesn't look all that good in there, I think Jake would definitely be willing to give him a shot. But this is a pretty damn interesting matchup overall, and I'm not really all that opposed to it. I mean, it's whatever, cool, you know, y'all go make y'all money. But of course, I'm wondering what all of y'all think about this. Feel free to let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. As always, I thank you all so much for the support, and I'll catch you in the next video.